Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around on this evening. And the finish! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. Reinildo. Lino.
Surely this is the hot ticket going around on this third top, Jim.
Of course, Antoine Griezmann, he's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space he needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score.
This is the ticket going around this third top.
Saka,
of course, Antoine Griezmann, he's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed.
Lino. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's Koke! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Partey. Moved on forwards. Now it's Havertz. And we have our very first corner. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Still goalless. Alvarez. He's looking wide. Oh, Red, nice interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gallagher. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Trossard. Out towards the flank. Martinelli. Now here's the delivery. Great leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to tick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Koke. And he's on a charge. Oh, that's fabulous. Great hit! Goal! Arsenal!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 32 minutes is number 29, Kai Havertz.
Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Havertz. Floated. Trossard! Now who's surely this time? And the header!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that is one way to stop him. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Witsel. It's Gallagher. De Paul.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He is through here.
they've got to make this nice and quick.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 5, Partey.
There's the start of the second half.
Is number 2,
Arsenal
William
carrying
Saliba.
a one-goal lead. He's through here. Trossard. Havertz! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Koke really struggling to influence the... Havertz! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Havertz is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up to meet it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Molina. Havertz. And the shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's got the shot away! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Now of complete control. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. Where's the next goal? There's such an entertaining watch. Reading the play.
Terrible error, duly punished.
Goal! After 66 minutes.
So, just a consolation,
Number
or is
7,
there a way back from here?
Griezmann. The attendance for this match was
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Schlusser! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He's played him through. Now there's a fun. Can he finish? He has done it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Alvarez. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Martinelli. Trossard. Oh, and he's through the middle. Havertz. Real chance! Saka with the foul.
Substitution in progress.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. White. Thinks one through. He's had a shot! He's scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
After 83 minutes is...
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Correa. Can he spark a counter here? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Jimenez.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Griezmann. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, look at that. Can he put it away?
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Goes down, but nothing given. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Havertz reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here because they showed plenty of industry, and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours. Pedri! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Mendy. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and...
Now the finish! Chouameni gets a good foot in there. Dani Olmo.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Threads one in. Decent hit! Chouameni, and that's been won straight back. Now it's Raviteja. Can he finish? Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gently done. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Raviteja. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Lucas Vazquez. Looking for...
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Thinks one through. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And it's hoisted clear. That is lovely. Can he finish?
There will be 1 minute added
Got to be
time.
quick to recover this. And we've reached half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Barcelona lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0.
The action has already resumed here. Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even... Lewandowski!
Well, that was close. Mendy. Still just a single goal between the sides. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Takes on his marker. Driving forward. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Lewandowski. Gets his pass away. Yamal! Sticks it away! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 66 minutes is number 19.
Barcelona have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next...
Has a go! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Big chance, corner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! Oh, it's come loose. He does it. He's found some space. And the shot! And a second time! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lucas Vazquez. And Sufati! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. An act of charity gratefully received. When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Rudiger. For Valverde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a sweet ball. Ansu Fati!
There will be 5 minutes.
And that has been clubbed away. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Ansu Fati! Oh, impressive strike.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Mendy moved on forwards. And that's that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. The end of the game. Reflections?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest. But regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And the mood is boisterous. Now the finish! And he's done it!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And he's been shifted off it. Trincao. Spread it left. Played into the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. De Ligt. Ericsson. Oh, no joy this time. Casemiro. Sporting are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he's lost his man here. There's the hit! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
No, that was never going to make it. Garnacho. Masraoui.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Trincao. Casemiro. And it's Ericsson. Now Masraoui. Martinez. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Ericsson. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Can he put it away? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a great ball. Caught offside that time. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Sporting are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. They're urging him to shoot. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Back when it goes. Real, and it's shot! It's in! To the good, they have breathing space. terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
After 44 minutes is number 9.
Sporting get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was
There
still
will be 3
nicely
minutes
poised, but
added
now that
time.
it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Ericsson. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sporting sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. Header! No mistake! The second half off to a spectacular start. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
That is lovely. He's gone for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Shot a goal! And a header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a good ball out wide. Fires it in. There's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
And it's Rashford.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And he was quick to react. Sporting suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Spread neatly. Real chance! Oh, that's a waste.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Oh, good spread. And he's intervened well there.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Ericsson. Rashford. The fullback is in acres of space here. And he's there to belt it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was speculative strike. And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Gets his pass away. Can he latch on to this?
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's got tall. He will be livid with himself.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Trincao. He's got the shot away! And he hits the net!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very good combination.
And yes, it's him again! Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great chance! They are rampant! And surely that settles it! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So now the difference is 3. And that will be the final act. Sporting really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of the match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And the matchday noise. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And we have our very first corner. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Gusto. And he gets rid in a hurry.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter. There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Palmer. Swings it across. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's picked his way through. Ronaldo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Chance! And he's done it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
After 30 minutes is number 15.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Looking for options for movement. Delivers with wit.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Otavio. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Schwalf hits one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. It's their second corner of the game.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to get it clear. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Chelsea are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender that was ever so determined.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And he's found a way past. Played out towards the right wing. Gets into some space.
Al Nassr are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill. Pedro Neto! That's good play. And he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Deftly done. Palmer! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. Spread it left. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's gone forward. Mane. He's got away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He is through here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic, no half measures from here.
Could move up a gear here. Al Nassr needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was
There
an
will be 1
intervention
minute
that
added
had
time.
to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Palmer. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that may well be that. That is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Jackson taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.